Okay, you guys ready for some Stark Brotherhood? I am. Now you may ask yourself, why am I playing Stark Brotherhood? And the answer to that would be, because I can. But the other answer to that would also be, because what you can do is play Unlikely Champion, give him Renown or Intimidate, and then play I Am No One. And you have a 3 icon character with 3 keywords. And I have to say, it's quite funny. Um, With any luck, I'll be able to do it on a recording. I did already win a game on turn 2 by giving one of them Renown and then going him with Eddard here. So this guy's non-loyal. Probably the only big start character that I could see that's good and who's still non-loyal, or at least good enough to make the cut. But his Renown and his ability does go well with the Brotherhood and the statue of Baelor there. That's quite a nice combo. The economy is a bit awkward because I can't use old gates. So I've got a couple city gates and a couple northern armories to help out with that. And then, Frozen Solid, of course. I brought in the Stark characters that seem serviceable that are non-loyal. I think Stark probably takes the biggest hit from the non-loyal characters requirement. Maybe Greyjoy comes in second place. But honestly, Stark, looking at this roster, it's so different from so few of the characters that would normally be in my Stark deck have managed to be anywhere in here. And Flea Bottom is not on here as the restricted card because all the cards and combos that are good with Flea Bottom, basically all loyal. Same thing with Sky Ghost. You can't use Robb Stark or Wyman Manderley or Mira Reed. So why are you using Sky Ghost at that point? It's not that good. It's just attachment removal at that point, and you can't even use it on your neutral big dudes. So it's no good. But Stark does still have some good non-loyal characters. Arya Bran, Jojen Reed is fine. Great John Umber, things like that. Jory Castle, this is a Valar Morghulis card. And not using Flea Bottom or Mira Reed means we can use Last Hearth Scouts with no concern whatsoever. And these guys can actually be pretty good because it's fairly common for opposing decks to have some method of characters entering during challenges phase, and these can be quite a pain for them. Shadows decks are not going to be super happy when this card comes out. Then we've got Nymeria, Jason, Malister, and Sansa. They're fine. And the very familiar list of neutral characters are in here. I don't think I see Littlefinger on this list. I guess there's some flexibility. You could cut Varamir for Littlefinger if you wanted. I think that would probably be the better way to go. I don't know. It's pretty arguable. And I've got a super standard plot list. Confiscation is the 7th plot, because no milk, please. So here we go. Not a super exciting deck, but it does have a few funny tricks. If you get lucky and you get to pull them off. It's very, very much a play dudes and do challenges deck. So my favorite kind. Baratheon Kings of Winter. What is going on? No, don't disconnect. Okay, reconnected. Baratheon Kings of Winter. What in the world is that? Why is Jojen Reed not a lord? Am I missing something? Because Mira Reed is a lady, right? But Jojen Reed is not a lord. I don't understand that. He set up a begging brother with no gold. What a scrub. Think I'm going to do that? No, sir. My begging brother's in my hand. Put me first player. Bruh, I'm Stark. What if I had Great John Umber? I do have Eddard Stark. So if I get this, I'm going to get 3 gold because Winter actually hit me. So I play this out. I can play him for 2, and I won't have any neutral characters. I guess I should still take the Great Hall, because my other play is Lemon Cloak. And it does have to be Lim, doesn't it? Then we can go Northern Armory, I guess. Man, there's some options, aren't there? Bran, Northern Armory. Can't play the Bodyguard because for some reason he's not a lord. I guess it's Northern Armory. Why not? Motley, who plays that? That's a weird card. Yeah, you kneel that, Alistair Florent. That's right. I don't know why he's kneeling. Patchface, what is going on? He Kings Road in a Patchface. What? It looks like Alistair managed to stumble back to his feet there. So military claim obviously doesn't affect him much. I shouldn't do that yet. Yeah, we should use Jojen first. I don't know that he would kill Alistair for the military claim, but just in case he does. This way we get an intrigue. I'm mainly going to attack on military with Lim so that he won't get to do a military challenge, or he won't get to win a military challenge against me. I don't think that he can, if I'm looking at this correctly. For my next plot, it's between Riddle or Confiscation. I'm leaning towards Confiscation, so I don't think Riddle's super likely to hit anything good against Winter Reserves. The only thing that I might potentially get there is... what is that plot called? False Spring? But he might not be playing False Spring. I mean, I have no idea. He's playing Baratheon Kings of Winter. I really don't know what he's going to do. City Gates and Robert Baratheon. Well, we're going to have to discard that. I would have liked the City Gates, but no way he can have Robert Baratheon, even though I don't see how he'd be able to pay for him at the moment. Just not worth letting that happen. Okay, Race in their midst. So, good thing we didn't Riddle. Now we can play this dude. Oh, should I Statue of Baelor or Bodyguard? This is a bit of a hard choice. Man, Statue of Baelor is so dope. But I really think I have to do the Bodyguard. Or it would be if I was able to play it out here. The Eddard statue combo. It's a way that I could reuse my lemon cloak. Well, that's just rude. But hey, that puts me at reserve. He picks Arya. Why'd he pick Arya? Definitely would have picked Begging Brother over Arya. Why did he block that way? It's a really weird block. So unfortunate to lose my meme card, but to be completely honest, it's probably the best one to lose out of the three that I had. Bronze Jan Royce or Shireen. That version of Shireen is fine. If it was the other version, I might have to say discard. Well, I was going to play Counting Coppers, but that changes my calculations a bit. I guess I should riddle. Oh, wow. That's funny. Got him. Bye-bye, Bronze Jan Royce. Oh, pick the milk. Probably has another Allure card for Melisandre. Which king do I pick? I mean, it's got to be this one, right? It's a bit arguable whether that's like the right card to play there. But the idea is he really doesn't like Eddard. The idea was that if he played one of those kings, I was going to do Valar Morghulis. But he didn't. So I probably won't. Well, that's just rude. Well, at this point I might. I mean, he's playing so much stuff. What should I get here? Definitely not. Maybe Insight? Let's still just go with Intimidate. Why not? Iron Bank, what the hell? Well, that's just rude. Alright, well, I guess I'm passing then. Damn, I already used my confiscation. My problem at the moment is definitely a combination of cards and money. I have no cards and not enough money. Not quite sure what to do about that. Will it be coppers or trade routes? I think I like coppers. Oh ho, a 2-claim plot. Friggin' winter, man. That one single goal being removed prevents me from marshaling any of this stuff. That's really depressing. Well, I guess I'm passing. Winter is OP. Maybe it'll be a Morghulis now. Pretty depressing. I didn't really want to have to Valor Morghulis, but I think I might end up with no choice. Like, if there's no saves on his side, then I'm definitely doing it. Insight, maybe? I mean, yeah. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it this way to try and make it look like I'm not going to do Valor Morghulis by using a save. Probably won't fool him, but who knows. Do I even want Littlefinger at this point? I guess. I mean, he's card draw. He is in this deck. I didn't see him in the deck list. There he is. I'm blind. He discarded Sir Emery. Wow. I wouldn't have done that, although he might have another copy of him, I guess. Barring the gates. I'm finally going to be able to marshal a character this turn. Feels great, man. I can marshal a character. It's a bit risky, so what I can do is go Bran and Bodyguard and City Gates, and that's safer. I don't know. I'll just marshal this guy and see what happens. Melisandre's dead, and that's like the main trick that would let him get past on military. Not sure what else there could be. I mean, it could be Consolidation of Power. There's some random cards that could definitely do it. Davos Seaworth. Although I guess I can give him stealth, so that wouldn't actually work. Littlefinger. Well, could be worse, I guess. I think I would have picked Begging Brother. Oh, the Vanguard Lancer has no power to remove. What a fail. Alistair is once again kneeling for some reason. Damn, that was inevitable, wasn't it? Alright, we're going to need some good top decks here. I think this is a doable comeback, but I need something to go right for me. Not very much has so far. Wildfire Assault. I wonder if he's going to use that to kill Alistair. Be funny. Oh, he didn't do it. Alright, that'll do it. That will do it. Those are some good top decks. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. Melisandre's dead. Cannot use that on my unlikely champion. Oh yeah. Here we freaking go, man. Here we freaking go. You guys ready for this? Boom. I don't even need Varamir to attack on Intrigue. Yeah, how do you like only having one Intrigue icon? How do you like it? It's not very much fun, is it? Ha! Imagine putting me first player and then this happens. That's what you get. Oh, I should have used Varamir to get another insight. Oh well. It's fine. That keeps Varamir there to help defend after Shireen kneels something. Use on the unlikely champion. Yeah, Varamir definitely should have attacked because of that. Oh well. Oh, look at that. So good. So good. Ha! Rationing. What are you thinking? That does actually disable Eddard's ability. But that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, we know his plot deck. We know Wildfire is his only reset. So we can go in pretty hard. Definitely go in on this. And go in on this. And this way, when he does Wildfire, we keep Brother, Eddard, and probably Sansa. Oh, this is the other one that we keep. This thing, Ghost of High Heart. And I'll save Anguy for after the reset. He's definitely going to play Wildfire next turn. Should I cancel that? Nah. In the name of your king. I guess I should get rid of that. Wonder why he didn't play Robert. He could have. I want to make this power attack, but then he can do military. I guess he can do military no matter what if I attack with Eddard. This is what I should do. He keeps putting me first player, even though at this point he knows I'm going to have double intimidate, and he still made me first player. It's one of those times, dude. People just always do it, even when it's definitely not correct. And I would say that's a pretty significant thing that has been bad for him at this stage in the game. What plot do I use? I think trade routes is overkill, because Barrack only costs 1, even without playing it. So we can go at the gates. Sure. He finally put himself first player. Good job. I think this Begging Brother's about to use 2 gold, canceling these 2 effects. So perhaps I will save Sansa. Oh, he didn't kill them. Interesting. Well, I'm going to save that then. Oh, there he is, the king. Too bad I have a Begging Brother. I think at this point it's better to not give him gold with Gates of the Moon. I might end up using Ghost to mill this Gates of the Moon. Because he played Robert, and I don't think there can really be much left in that hand that's going to be a big threat. I guess I'll use Ghost to win Intrigue, though, looking at the way this is going to go. So defend and then attack. Actually could have just let him have that. I'm so used to just automatically defending late in the game. But yeah, I probably could have let that just go through. And then use Ghost on him. I think I want Eric to go in with Eddard. It probably doesn't matter. He's out of resets. It definitely doesn't matter now that I think about it. I think I actually just win with a double Eddard attack. Yep, this is like extra super game over. Frickin' got him, man. That's why you have to run Morghulis. If you have an awkward start and they have a really efficient one and they get ahead on board like that, you're gonna have to play it. It's your comeback mechanic. Definitely not a winnable game without Valar Morghulis. Dohaeris might have been fine too, but Morghulis was definitely the best option and often still is the best option. So yep, freaking got him. And we got to use the unlikely champion with I Am No One. You see how crazy that was? That was super amusing. And Eddar's pretty damn good once you know he stops getting knelt out every single turn. And I do have to give the opponent some credit. Using the Iron Bank will have its due on Alistair Florin is a pretty good combo. That was pretty nice. Maybe there'll be a way to make better use of the faction card kneel for Baratheon, which typically when I'm playing Baratheon, if the agenda isn't some type of faction kneel, I don't have any use for the faction card. I'm like, well, I have this thing sitting here. There's not really anything good worth using to kneel it. So yeah, maybe I'll give that a try. I haven't been that big on Alistair Florin either, but that actually makes him considerably better. Because you get his interrupt, and you get to play his reaction again by just marshalling him again the next turn. So that is intriguing. I was thinking about what I'm going to do for my next Baratheon deck when I have to start new decks. And it'd be like Baratheon Banner of the Dragon. So maybe I could do Iron Bank and slap in some like Aegon Targaryen and what other Targaryen cards are good with Iron Bank. I feel like there has to be another couple. John Connington. Stuff like that. We'll see.